Welcome. My ring light broke. There's the lug nut in there. Now we're gonna light me from below. Welcome to a studio vlog. This is horrible lighting. This is not gonna work. Welcome to a studio vlog number 3. I got a new house plant, snake plant. I have to make sure my cats do not eat it. I was sitting at my desk in my usual spot, but I was super backlit, so I thought I may as well sit on my bed with my cat and all these rainbows. Hi. I have this prism filter on my window, and the cats have been loving sleeping among the rainbows. It's kind of chilly in New York. We're feeling the chilly vibes. It's Tuesday, the day before this video goes up, so I am working a little bit down to the wire today, but it's fine. It's not a busy day. This is all I have to do today, but we're doing our best. So the plan, what is the plan? There's lots of exciting things happening. I went to the Whitney last week, so we'll have a nice Whitney trip. And I also am prepping my Patreon. I talk a little bit more about my Patreon later in the video, but I'm really excited that I'm going to be starting my Patreon, opening my Patreon. I've never run a Patreon before, so I'm totally new to this, and I figured I would make a video about me setting it up because I can't speak like I'm an expert on it, because I'm not. So anyway, the structure of this video is a little all over the place. No, it's not. It's gonna be structured. Let's go. Somebody asked me in my planter drawing Posca marker video how I propagate the golden pothos, I don't know how to say it, which is this plant. It's super cute. I got this one at Ralph's when I lived in California. I don't live in California anymore, so we don't even have a Ralph's here, but she has thrived through all of my moves. I've had this plant for ages. You don't have to water them very often. And so I'm going to show you how to propagate it from a different plant, not this one, because she's still growing. She had no leaves when quarantine started. They all died on her trip from California to New York. And then her leaves started growing as quarantine started. So she's actually grown 1 leaf per month of quarantine. And I just love that metaphor. So we're going to leave that. Propagating these is really easy. I like to personally cut 3 leaves off and then cut it close to the 3rd leaf. And then basically you just cut that 3rd leaf off and you put it right in water and it'll start rooting. And you can leave it in water permanently if you want, or once it starts to have some roots grow, you can replant it into soil. I am a sucker for brand packaging and these are some bottles that I really like. So basically I'm just gonna fill them up with water and then put my little cuttings in each of them, and then they'll just sit in a moderately lit room, and in a couple of weeks they'll be ready to transport, or I'll just leave them for like several months in the water depending on how I feel. I'm really stoked because by the time this video goes up, I should have passed 500 subscribers, which I'm very excited about. It's not many to most, but I started my channel less than 5 months ago, so that's pretty exciting. It's a lot of growth and I'm proud of that. And I'm really happy to have you all here. So an exciting update is, as I mentioned in my first studio vlog, I decided to make a Patreon. It's something that I've been thinking about for a really long time. If you don't know what Patreon is, it is a subscription model platform where basically people can become patrons of creators of any kind, and in my case, essentially you would pay a monthly subscription fee, in this case $3 or $5, and for the cost of 1 cup of coffee, basically, you can help support me in making more digital content, from YouTube videos to more stuff. I'm not really on Instagram, or I do have a Twitter, but I don't use it that much. So I'm mostly on YouTube, and I want to kind of take on Patreon as my second platform. Recently, I've been really studying Patreon creators and how they set up their tier systems, and so I'm working on developing mine right now. Something that I really want to focus on when I'm choosing the rewards for my tiers is really trying to make things that I would want to get as a patron of somebody, of an artist. And right now, something that I really don't want to be receiving is physical products. So I want to make sure that I'm finding good, valuable digital products. And I'm also hoping that because I'm no longer on Instagram, I can kind of transition Patreon to being a little bit more of my personal life, but just in a place where I feel a little less bombarded with Instagram drama, you know, where it's kind of just my space, my little carved out space in the internet. So I'm working on my tiers right now. I think I'm only gonna have 3 to start, so I will show you. I don't really know what to name them. One of them is called You Are Here, and then the other one's called Pal and VIP Patron. These are definitely not going to stay, these two, but I like the You Are Here. So basically the lowest level tier is just going to be life updates and works in progress and voting privileges, so you can help me decide video ideas or art ideas, things like that. And that's just going to be kind of the base level, entry level. Hello, I'm popping in here. I'm editing this right now, and there's a couple things that I have to correct myself on. So first mistake is that I actually decided that I'm going to start my Patreon with 2 tiers, not 3. If you are interested in the 3rd tier, where you get a digital deliverable every month, you should join one of the first 2 tiers and then vote in the poll on what the 3rd tier should have included in it. Just because I would rather roll it out later when I know what people want, instead of just guessing and then not knowing. I don't know. Anyway, so that's the plan for that. So I have to work on my reward system a little bit and do some design work and customize the whole thing to make it look nice. And then also today I have to crank out a video, crank out my Wednesday video that I have been procrastinating. But I'm gonna get it done in time. It is 6:30 at night. My plan is to finish before 9 p.m. Is it possible? I think so. I'm using kind of previously edited footage, but I'm re-editing it. So the video that it's gonna be is the pill check vlog. So if you haven't watched it yet, because by the time this goes up, that'll be up. It's up there. But right now, the footage that I have is 55 minutes. So I'm definitely not gonna make a 55 or even probably a 25-minute video. I'm thinking I'm gonna try to cut myself off around the 10-minute mark, which would be there. And I've only edited about 4 minutes. So that's very exciting. And I had an interview this morning for a full-time job. I got a second interview for tomorrow morning. So I have to be well rested. I also have makeup on, which I really want to take off, which is why I'm filming this right this very moment. And if the clip about me talking about my interview stays in, that means I got the job. That feels like Schrodinger's box. It's like, I have the job, but I also don't have the job in this moment, but in the moment that I'm editing it, I will know. Is that Schrodinger's box? Schrodinger's cat? Pandora's box and Schrodinger's cat? Philosophy or something. Let's get to the other footage. I'm gonna go wash my face. I'll show you some more of the Patreon stuff. This is to editing, Sophia. At the end, you should say whether or not you got the job. And also at the end, you should let them know that the Patreon is live and they can sign up to be a patron right now. But that requires planning to make sure that that happens. So I'm watching you. Get to work. So today I have to do some prep work for like some posts that are gonna go up ahead of time for if you want to join my Patreon, that way when you join it won't be blank. There already will be some things happening in there. So I gotta work on that and do some little drawings that I'm gonna do digitally. I don't think I've done any digital drawings on this YouTube channel before, and it's been kind of a long time since I did digital drawings. I used to do a lot of digital work for Instagram, but now I don't have Instagram anymore. So I pretty much haven't touched my iPad for a drawing in a really long time. I pretty much only use it to do thumbnails these days. So I'm pretty excited to kind of get back in the groove of that. Try to come up with some brand cohesion, make it look similar to my YouTube channel, but not the same. We'll do that. I changed my mind about my reward tier ideas, or the reward tier names, because I wanted to come up with something that was like, they all were in the same family. When I was originally gonna open my Patreon for Snatch Magazine, I was gonna do like versions of the Snatch, so the lowest tier would have been Muscle Snatch, and then it would have been Power Snatch, or Snatch from Blocks, or whatever, which was a cute idea, and so I want to go with something like that, and I haven't really been able to think of any ideas that are kind of art related, so I think I'm gonna rank it by materials. So the lowest one will be pencil, and then it'll be pen. And then if I ever make any higher ones, it'll be like marker, paintbrush, spray paint. Is that goofy? I kind of like that. I think that, because I want to be able to like have some sort of imagery that goes with it. And a lot of people do like fruit or like animals, and those things aren't really my style. So I think I'm gonna do this. So I'm going to draw some little pens, pencils, markers, and paintbrushes, I guess, to start. I'm not gonna open my Patreon with that many tiers, but we'll make them anyway, just to be cohesive. Check it out. It's live! Oh, cute. So that's it for this video. My Patreon is officially live and you can sign up for it at the link in the description if you want to support me. I would really appreciate it. I'm super excited to have it. I am not expecting a lot of people. I really would be happy with maybe 1 or 2, small squad to start. I really got inspired by Andy J. Pizza, who does the Creative Pet podcast, and he really often talks about, even as a small creator, how important it is to have your community support you. And I've been making physical products for a really long time, and so I'm excited to be on a platform where I can get supported just for making content. And I think here on YouTube people really understand how much work goes into making YouTube videos, and then also just the things that I've been doing, like the creative tasks that I've been doing. So if you want to join me on Patreon, I would be super happy to have you as a patron. There are 2 tiers to start. There is the pencil tier and the pen tier, ranked by my preferences. They both have access to exclusive Patreon updates and access to Lens, which is like the Instagram story version of Patreon. It's a 24-hour kind of uploaded post, and they both have voting privileges. And then the pen tier also has a Discord community that you can join if you want to talk to me in a Discord channel, I guess, Discord server. I've never really used Discord that much, but I know how to use it and answer things. So if you want to just have a chat, we can do that. And there's also going to be a monthly video. So it will happen for this month, for the month of September. It will happen soon. I guess I got to work on that. please join me on Patreon if you like my work and you really want to support me in a small donation-based way. I would really appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new here, please subscribe to my channel. I put out new videos every Wednesday and Friday. And if you've been here before, thank you for coming back and thank you for watching to the end. I really appreciate you. I love seeing new names in the comments, and I really love seeing recurring names in the comments. It's really such a nice feeling to see that people are watching multiple of my videos. I know that sounds kind of cheesy, but it really makes me so happy. So thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for commenting in advance. I love you all. Bye bye. See you in the next one.